If you're on the fence of thinking about joining or not, just do it. And I can tell you, it's when you step over the line and commit that you're really going to find out who you are, and the people around you will support you in that too.
Biggest takeaway is to just continue to surround yourself with people and influencers who are where you want to be. Believe in yourself and own it.
My favorite thing about this weekend was being able to surround myself with like-minded people, badass entrepreneurs who are killing it in business, killing it in life, and just being able to build those relationships has been like the best thing this whole weekend.
Surround yourself with the most inspiring group that you possibly can, because when you're yourself and you're then surrounded with people who are like-minded, anything's possible in my opinion.
And John brings out the best in you, and he's an absolute genius, and he gets you and pushes you to the edge, and really makes you commit and really makes you understand of what you're doing. Is that the most important thing as well? So absolutely phenomenal. I loved it.
I've made. The information has been priceless. The networking has been amazing, and it's really inspired me to take my business to a new level.
If you're on the fence about coming here, jump off that cliff and make that decision, because it's going to be the best decision of your life.
Hey, it's Warren T. Martin here. I want to give a quick testimonial for John Spencer Ellis and his masterminds. Before I start though, John, I want to say thank you for everything you've done, all the support, keeping it real, keeping all us past masterminders together, keeping us communicating, even through all these years has been so awesome, man. What it's done for me, it's really hard for me to put into words. From when I started, yeah, money's great, and it's grown 5, 6, 7 times, 8 times. I mean, just it never stops. You know, the stuff I've gotten from all the masterminds is still continuing today in growth. So it's hard to put an actual number on it, and I know people look for that. But what you got to look at is your support system, the people around you. It's great to have 5 people, but imagine having many more supportive people around you that have been successful, maybe in different areas than you. And using that family, camaraderie, the willingness to everyone to want to help each other has been awesome. It's literally priceless. And again, John, it's thanks to you. And that penthouse, if y'all haven't checked it out yet, you got to check it out. That's inspiration itself. But again, thank you, John. And if you guys out there are on the fence, don't think about it no more. Do it. That's all I can say. Do it, and I promise you'll be happy.
Hi, my name is Kelli Hart-Davis. I am the founder of FitThrive.com and the co-author of Strong Curves. I joined the Penthouse group last year during a huge transitionary period in both my personal and business life. I was feeling stuck, and perhaps I had capped out and my business reached its fullest potential. I was on the fence about whether or not I should dissolve it and just go back to the corporate world. In fact, I was even working a second job for a publishing house along with running my own business. Being in the Penthouse group helped me connect with entrepreneurs from all different backgrounds who were at different points in their career. And by doing that, it helped me realize my own potential. The Penthouse group gives you a voice, and it allows you to bring your strengths to the table. You really feed off each other's energy so that you can grow in your own business and help other people grow their business as well. I guarantee, as an entrepreneur, having this resource, these friends that you're going to keep for a lifetime, these connections that you make in business will change your perception of who you are as an entrepreneur. I say go ahead and sign up, and then realize that 2018 is going to be your best year yet.
How's it going? I want to give this testimonial for my good friend and mentor, John Spencer Ellis. I was one of John Spencer Ellis's original students in his very first mastermind group. And since then, I have been getting coaching and mentorship from him for the last 3.5 years. And I have to tell you that since I have been working with John, my business has grown exponentially. I recently joined the Penthouse group at his wonderful, beautiful place in Vegas, where you get to do this incredible mastermind for 2 days at the top of Vegas in his beautiful penthouse suite. And it has been nothing short of incredible for what we've done. I mean, since I started working with John, the very first time that I started getting his mentorship, I was struggling in my business, and I just recently separated a partnership, and we were struggling to make ends meet. We were struggling with direction. We were struggling with marketing. We were struggling to get our message and our voice out. And after going to that very first mastermind group, I made more in that next quarter than I did the entire year previous. And from then, it's just been an uphill. The trajectory has just been off to the sky, and it's been really amazing. So the Penthouse group has been not just John's expertise and understanding of marketing. He's been in the game for so long now, but also all of the other people from so many different walks of life and so many different types of businesses. You collaborate, you connect, you make friendships, and you help each other grow. It is really one of the best investments that I've made in the last few years, and I look forward to being in it again. I have to say, if you are on the fence for being in the Penthouse group, that you stop being on the fence. Make the leap, take the leap, and change your life, change your business. Get with John, get with the people in the group. You'll exponentially grow your business. I can't say enough great things about the group. It's been nothing short of incredible. It has helped my business grow immensely. I suggest if you're on the fence, don't be on the fence. Take the leap, make it happen, join the Penthouse group, and you'll see the changes in your own life.
All right. This is me, Chris, and I'm giving this shout to my man JSE, John Spencer Ellis. And a little bit about myself. Again, name's Chris. I'm out here in the greatest place on earth, New Jersey. I am a fitness business owner and a fitness trainer who's now turned over to being an investor. But I've known of JSE, of John Spencer, for years and years, until I finally decided to take that leap the summer of 2015. I just saw too many testimonials, too much proof in the pudding that he definitely was the real deal, and he still is the real deal right now. My instincts were just going wild that it definitely was going to be something that I had to attend. And when I attended this particular mastermind of John Spencer Ellis, it really kicked off to becoming one of my all-time best years in my life, 2015. Not just from a business standpoint of my life, but in the way that I approached relationships, my own personal development, how I viewed the universe itself. Still took away a lot of gold nuggets. Things such as creating a Facebook audience, my own group, my own following. And just because of doing so, following his advice on that, following his model, that more than paid for the investment for this Penthouse mastermind. So it paid for itself right there. Just being able to know what to let go of that is sapping out my energy, because I'm now speaking to someone that understands me, that can really read someone's body language, whether it's through a video chat or just understand your tonality and really just simplify things. And he said to me, John Spencer, he said to me that to be successful, you have to pay for it in advance so that you can be paid for it in full. And that really helped out a lot, because there were so many things going on through my mind, so many adventures that I wanted to get started with, and little did I realize that it was really sapping my energy. And all I had to do was just focus on the things that I was really excited about. Just whittle it down, filter it down, and make it super easy. And that's something that John Spencer really did for me. And he really did help me understand to never lose the idea that all of that you're doing is just a patience game, okay? Which is really handy for me, being in that I am involved with real estate investing and foreign exchange investing, mergers, acquisitions soon on, and cryptocurrency, more stuff later on. But it helped me understand by being able to be coached by John is that there's no reason to think that you can't have it all. You may think that your goals, ambitions, dreams are so lofty and super out there and that, man, I can only have one. No, like you really can have it all. And he's a wonderful testimony to that because he's living that lifestyle and he's coaching people do the exact same thing. So what I really love about not just the Penthouse Mastermind experience, but also of John Spencer himself is that, you know, that people may think that the wealthy want nothing to do with other people who aren't wealthy either, that they want to hog it all and they don't want to help. And he just shatters all of that. And what's great is that, I mean, for what you're going to invest, it's really nothing. It's just like peanuts. And I'm not saying that to belittle or diminish the man's value. I'm not doing that at all. But what I'm trying to highlight is that it really is accessible. That you have someone who is done very, very well for himself, okay? Not going to go into what's in his bank account because that's none of anyone's business. But to be able to have access to that man's mental strength, his knowledge, his experience, and to have easy access to that, bro, I mean, that was just incredible. And also just the fact that his counsel is very autonomous. He loves using the term framework, you know, that's the big thing. So you get to work with what is given within that framework. And then that way you'll feel more autonomous. You'll even feel more agile in your business and also in your growth because now things feel a lot more smooth. They feel a lot lighter, right? And being the type of guy who says, hey, hit me up or respond. Guys, we're on this group call. Come on. Let me get some more questions. I mean, not a lot of people do that, okay? Not a lot of gurus will say that. Many, in fact, I've had at least one or two in the past who are like too cool for school and like all super busy. And shoot, they charge me a lot more. John was like super awesome and like just willing to help me out as often as possible, of course, within reason and respect of his time as well. And he's not the guy to say that I'm too busy or just like shove you aside. He's definitely not that way, and I really do enjoy that about him. You just got to get out of your own way. And I'd love to end this on a very like meditative note. So think about the following. The biggest chance you can take is not taking one at all. So with a Moscow Mule in hand, hopefully, I'm going to look forward to seeing you at the very next mastermind group. Okay, so once again to John, much love. And for everyone else, see you real soon. All right.
Hey, what's happening? Coach Chris, owner of Mr. Fitwell's Fitness and Nutrition Coaching here in Burlingame, California. I just wanted to take a quick second and share with you some of the huge takeaways that I got from being in the Penthouse group and hanging out with John Spencer Ellis. I'm a huge believer in that we are all guilty of our association, and it really does come down to your circle of influence. And I was able to be around just game changers, people who are changing lives in this world that we live in, from all different career paths, photographers, videographers, personal trainers, lawyers, you name it. People who are crushing it in the e-commerce game, real estate, whatever. And because I was able to tap into that and be a part of an outstanding mastermind group and just a solid circle of influence like that, my business, my revenue, the experience that I now have, I basically was able to shorten the distance to my goal, like that much quicker, just by being around those people alone. Not to mention all of the financial literacy that really exploded for me, really took off in my business. Tax legalities and just the whole nine. So the possibilities are endless. I think if you are on the fence about joining a group like this, I would say the longer you wait, the longer it will take you to realize how important it is for you to have as much help as possible, right? Anything worth doing, anything that's super important can't be done alone. And that's exactly what you're going to get in an outstanding group, or being amongst an outstanding group of professionals in the Penthouse group. Thanks a lot, John.
In 2017, I had the pleasure of being a part of the Penthouse group led by John Ellis. John was a pleasure to work with, very inspirational, and I enjoyed every moment of it. The big takeaway for me working with John is to be unapologetic, okay? A lot of us are dreamers, I certainly am, and we're a little unsure if our ideas will work or even if they make sense. John taught me, hey, look, it makes sense if you believe in it. Now, do your due diligence and make sure that you're putting your best foot forward. But yes, go for it. So working with John, he gave me different ways of thinking and some tools to use, and I did just that. And so I feel like I'm really on my way to this greater vision, wider vision I have of myself, and it's due to his mentoring and tutoring. So I would encourage you to join the Penthouse group if you're thinking about that, because it will accelerate your career. You'll learn a lot of good information from John. He's fun to hang out with. He's knowledgeable. He's a great coach. And the entire experience was just a highlight for me. In fact, it was probably one of the top things that I did all year, top 1 or 2. All right. Thanks a lot. Go get them. Penthouse 2018.